What's up, my mini makers? Welcome to another episode of Tiny Tim's Minis. For those of you that do not know, I am Tim, and on this channel I take big things and I make them small. Simple as that. This week I'm starting a new series. I've wanted to create my own world for a while, full of weird creatures, weird animals, kind of creepy looking things, weird looking things. I'm calling it Odd Wilderness. I want to keep a log of all these creatures and stuff I'm making, and I need a book. So we're making a weird looking book. A book that you find like in a magician's hut, or like some lady that has a caravan with her walks up to you being like, you look like an adventurer. Take this book on your travels and write down all the weird things you see, then bring it back to me and I'll give you 5 golden eggs. Something like that. But that's what we're doing. We're making a cool looking journal. We're using a journal and some clay. That's it. It's really simple, really fun, and it doesn't take that long. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If there's anything you want to see in miniature, comment down below. If you're curious about any of the tools I'm using, I have some affiliate links down below. Go check them out. It gives me a little kickback. Really appreciate it. If you want to help me continue to make videos, think about checking out my Patreon. Links down below. I think that's it though. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get building. So this is the book I'm using. It has a logo at the top, so I'm just flipping it around and covering it with my cover. I used so many pieces of clay. I don't have that big of a pasta roller to roll out a big sheet like that. If you do, where'd you get that? That's crazy. Industrial pasta roller. That's wild. I use a piece of paper as a template because that is the size of the cover of the journal I'm using. And then I just smoothed everything out. Trimmed up the edges. It was easy. I'm not going to show you all that. It's boring. We don't need to watch that. I cut out some embellishments with a lid of a mason jar because it was the perfect size. Because there's going to be 4, like one at each corner, and then like the centerpiece with the logo on it. This is the centerpiece. It's an egg shape. I ended up redoing this because I didn't like the shape of it. I freehanded this one. It didn't look bad, but it was a little crooked. So I just printed something out on Photoshop that had a good template, and I used that. I pre-baked these little circle bits, and then I wanted to make a couple different little weird creatures, like just kind of designs that indicate that it's like, oh, this is Odd Wilderness. Here's some things that you might see in it. So I'm making a skull, and this skull has like 3 eyes. Wait, watch this. Satisfying. But the skull has like 3 eyes, some sharp teeth. That's about it. It was really fun to sculpt. Like it made me think of like, what did I want on the cover? What did I want to indicate that you'll be seeing? There's gonna be animals. Here's like a weird animal skull. Like it's got some, it's just odd looking. It was just really fun to make. I had a lot of fun making this. The teeth were really cool. I love make anything with like teeth, eyeballs. I love doing that. It's so much fun. The teeth came out great. And then I gave it a little snoop, little ridge for the nose. Just a bunch of little details on there that were just, I don't know. I was just kind of going off the cuff. I think that's the saying. I don't know. Some little cheekbones on there, just a bunch of little details, just to make it. I didn't want to do too many details because these are eventually be covered in gold, and I was like, they're just going to be just indicators of what you might see out in the wild. Also, I painted my nails yellow, and I think at the end of the video they're gone because it took me. I did this, and then I took like a couple 6 days in between the next part I filmed it, and my nails were gone. Like they looked cracked and dried, and I was like, I'm just taking these off. They look gross. And then they tinted my nails or like my undernail yellow, and it's disgusting. I had to make mushrooms. It's the wilderness. You're gonna see some mushrooms in the wilderness. Let's make some mushrooms, and these mushrooms are adorable. I really just wanted to make a bunch of little embellishments. I'm gonna keep calling them that because I don't know what else to call them. But just the little circle bits. I wanted to make so many of them. I was like, I can make this. I could put this on there. But I'm like, Tim, focus. We gotta make a video. We're not just making these for fun. I mean, they are fun. I'm making these for fun. But I wanted to make more for fun. But I had to say no. For the next little corner piece, I'm making some crystals. It took me so long to figure out the design of the crystals, like how I wanted them laid out. How big are they gonna be? I can make small crystals. Are they gonna be grown from a rock? Where are they grown from? They're really easy to make. You just roll up a piece of clay, cut it in half because it's laying on a flat surface, and then slice some edges into it. I made 2. And then I took my favorite tool, my rock. Yes, you will not see a video. You will never see a video where I am not using my rock because this is my favorite tool. And I think this is the last one. I think we've done 4. I forget. I'm making a bug, like a scarab beetle looking thing. And dang, it looks so nice. The arms were, I was like, how am I gonna make the arms? And all I did was slice it and then roll it a little bit thinner and put it on, and then slice it again, roll the last little bit a little bit thinner, and you got yourself some bug arms. Boom. I felt like powerful after that. I was so happy with how that came out. And I just did it 6 more times, made it look nice. Like a scare, look at that. It's a bug. I love it. And then I gave it 2 little heads because it's odd. He's a little quirky. And then little beaks, like little snippers. Put a little ball in there, cut it in half. Boom, you got yourself a bug. Carved some little details in the back, and you got, like, look at that. Lovely. I love bugs. For the cover, I took a template off Photoshop. I just typed it up, cut it out, put it over the new circle bit, and then I just traced it out. That was sped up because it took me a while. It took me a couple tries to get that, but I just wanted something where I could paint onto. And then on the front, I wanted to add a weird little fern. I changed it up a little bit. On the bottom bit, I cut out a little vertical piece, and like a little sliver like that. It looks nice. And then for the paint, I started painting it brown. I was like, we're gonna make this brown. We're gonna make it look good. And I'm like, I need to paint the gold bits first because I'm gonna get gold everywhere. So I can't paint the brown leather book texture and then get it. It was just, I didn't have my order of operations down yet. But I just painted these gold. I have this nice gold paint, and I just painted it over top the black. It took a couple coats, and it took a while to get it nice, but it looks really nice. I did some like dabbing just to give it like a pounded texture look. I don't know, but it looks very nice. I was really happy with how it came out. And then here's me painting the odd wilderness on there. Just so you can see the ridges right there. It just looks nice. It adds like a nice little detail. I could have just painted on regularly, but I wanted to add the little ridges on there. It looks good. I love how it came out. And then for the book itself, I just added some light browns, little scratches here and there, added some oranges, just to make it kind of look like old, worn, used leather, weird book cover. It didn't look like leather. I wanted it to look like leather, but it didn't look like leather. But I think it came out really nice. I was really happy with the paint job and everything. Super easy build, a lot of fun to make. You can really do it with anything. If you want to make a weird face on your journal, if you want to add your name on your journal, you can add anything. You can add anything. But it was really easy. I just glued it on. I used some, I think it's E3000. I don't know. It's in a silver tube. You see it at all the hobby stores. I use that to put it on top of the journal. Make sure you use a ventilator when you're using that stuff. It's industrial glue. Bad for the lungs. Use your respirator. All right, let's take a look at those glamour shots. Another diorama in the books. I know it's technically not a diorama, but that's what I say at the end of my videos. So, you know? But thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. If you like this diorama, just make sure hit that subscribe, hit that like. If you want to hang out for my Odd Wilderness series, just hit that bell, and you at least have to tell 10 people about me, because I'm trying to hit 1,500 by March. Fingers crossed. I got like maybe, I don't remember the exact amount. I think it's like 30, 40 more people. I think we can do it. We got this. Tell your friends about me. All right. I'll see you next time with another video. See ya. Hello. You got any idea for bugs? You leave a comment. Make up a bug. Make up an animal. I'll put him in my book maybe, if I like the idea. You can name him. His name could be Bob. What kind of animal is Bob? Is he like a slug? I don't know. You tell me. Okay. Bye.